Hello and welcome along, I am Simon Dan and I'm back again on what I've affectionately named Flat Earth Friday. Today we are taking on yet more of those Flat Earth preachers, and I've got an interesting one for you actually. So this guy thinks he's found all the answers as to why we don't live on a globe. It's almost as if he spends a majority of the video in disbelief that people can't see what he's saying. I told him in his comment section I'm coming for him, so here we go.
This isn't just about the shape of the earth. This is about a lie that has been going on for 500 years.
You see what I mean?
This is about truth and lies. And anyone that tells you that the shape of the earth does not matter, well, that's like saying nothing does. Do you want the truth or not?
Absolutely I would. Yes, please.
So see, real photos of Earth. Okay, now you notice that both these Earths are different. I mean, look at the moon. Isn't the moon supposed to be lit up? There's no stars in the. These are real photos, people. There's no stars. And then people say, oh, the lights, you can't see them with the film. Okay, first of all, okay, even let's say you're true on that. Where are the other satellites? You're telling me there's no satellites? There's supposed to be thousands.
Okay, here we go. You can't just sit there and call every single picture of Earth on Google fake. That's not proof of anything. I mean, why hasn't a flat Earth photo expert come forward and shown us all how every photo is fake? I'll tell you why. Because they aren't fake. Also, the Earth is huge, over 12,000 kilometres across. You expect to be able to see individual satellites the size of a car in a photo of the whole Earth. Go look at a basketball and show me all the individual specks of dust floating around it. That's the level of lunacy you're bringing to the table at the moment. Come on.
Okay. Another thing you need to notice, okay, clearly this is CGI.
Oh, clearly. I mean, why would NASA take real photos when they could spend more money and time making fakes? Just why?
It says, look at this. Right here it says, the Goddard Space Flight Centers list 2,271 satellites currently in orbit. Russia has the most satellites currently in orbit, with 1,324 satellites, followed by the U.S. with 658. And then if you look at the picture of the Earth, look at that. It's completely covered by satellites. So, look at all the photos of them. Look at how many satellites around the Earth. But then when we went back to the ISS live feed, zero satellites.
Yeah, he's not getting this, is he? Okay, let's try something different. Show me all the individual buildings on the planet's surface, please. Sorry, what's that? You can't, even though they're massive compared to a satellite. Then why the hell would you be able to see something as relatively small as a satellite from the ISS? Use some basic logic.
Wow. No stars. So it's a lie. And I want people to understand that that's a lie. Think about this logically. Why can't you get cell phone service in the mountains? Huh? Maybe it's because our communication is done through cell phone towers, not satellites. Satellites aren't real. That's a lie. Because satellites would work. It doesn't matter if you're in mountains. It doesn't matter where you're at. A satellite is in the air.
I think if you carry on with this point, you might embarrass yourself a bit.
So once you realize that our communication is done through cell phone towers, so here we go. I typed in cell phone towers. You guys got to do your research. What is this? Wow, I don't see satellites. That's because satellites are fake.
I did try to warn you. I mean, seriously, you genuinely typed in cell phone towers, and because of the results you got back, you think that is research. The reason you get no signal out in the mountains is because there probably isn't a cell phone tower close enough to pick up your signal. You're arguing a moot point because mobile phone signals don't even use satellites, they use cell phone towers. The closest tower to you sends your mobile phone signal to the closest tower to the person you're talking to, and that tower sends the signal to their phone.
Wow, so you can see researching actually does something. Because I typed in, what do underwater sea cables do for internet? And it says, a submarine communications cable is a cable laid on the seabed between land-based stations to carry telecommunication signals across stretches of ocean. Modern cables use optical fiber technology to carry digital data, which includes telephone, internet, and private data traffic. Okay, so what these underwater sea cables are used for, look how many there are. They're spread all across the ocean bed floor, and they are used to to for telecommunication. They are used for the internet. This is how we get the internet. So you need to understand satellites are not real.
I thought this was common knowledge how internet works. Clearly not to this buffoon. Again, no one is saying we use satellites for this purpose. We actually use them for observation, satellite communication, navigation, weather tracking, and deep space viewing.
So anyway, here's a firmament. See, God created a firmament. That's why the sky is blue. There's water up there. Why? Think about it. Why is the sky not space? Why is it not dark? Huh? When the light's there. It's because the sun is very close to the earth. What I'm saying is how come when the sun is outside, the sky is blue? It shouldn't be blue.
That's because of something called Rayleigh scattering. I'm surprised you didn't research this one. Nitrogen and oxygen in our atmosphere scatters the sunlight that comes through it. The shorter wavelengths of light are more readily scattered than the longer ones. The shorter wavelengths are the blue ones, hence the sky appears blue.
Yes, I'm afraid to admit that the earth is indeed flat. For those of you that haven't been awoken, for those of you that are still lost in this fake reality, see what I mean by fake realities? You can't trust your senses. They actually raised us each to not trust our senses. And what I mean by that is because your mind, they trained your mind to tell you that Earth is spinning.
Right, got you. This guy is starting to scare me, so I'm going to end it here. Besides, I think we did enough to show that he is a blithering fool. As usual, thank you so much for watching. I've been Simon Dan. I'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe to my channel. If you've got any videos you want me to look at, please do send me those in the comments. Keep the science real, and I shall see you all soon. Goodbye.